Faro, stage 1. Just a quick interview for the Daily Scheisse. So, let's get it kicking.
What inspired your love for rap music?
My love for rap music. Do you know what? From growing up as a kid, like my bigger brother always used to play things like NWA records, Public Enemy, and my sister got me onto it like with Snoop Dogg and everything like that. So all of the music that used to be played in the household, things that I used to see on like MTV raps and stuff like that from a kid, it's just, I've always loved it, man, ever since then.
Alright. What are your thoughts on the current state of hip-hop music?
It's not at such a healthy place like how it used to be back in the day, but at the same time with things like YouTube, what this is on now, yeah, it helps though, because then that means like artists like myself who aren't so greatly known, yeah, can get their music out kind of like to the masses to an extent, if you know what I mean. But with things like ringtone deals and all that sort of stuff, it just means that the songs are really like watered down and like the market's kind of saturated. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
How does your rap music influence your sound? How does rap music influence your sound?
How does rap music influence my sound? My sound's rap. So it influences it all the way through. Do you know what I mean? My music is rap. Like I used to do grime in the past, but what I do now is just rap. So it just influences it all the way through. And then that's like influences from whether it be from street, from books that I've read, from other music that I've heard in the UK and across the pond, whatever. It's just influenced, but greatly by rap though, because it is rap.
Oh, okay. Your song "Food for Thought" is a commentary on crime. Do you think gangster rap endorses crime?
Firstly, Food for Thought is not really just a commentary on crime. It's just a commentary on everything though that was in my head at the time. Getting whatever was up in my head onto this beat, onto paper, whatever. But do I think gangster rap endorses crime? Really and truly, if there weren't gangster rap, there would be crime anyway. Because you see, man, like back in like Jesus' days, man, like Pontius Pilate and all that, man, were trying murderers like Barabbas and ting. He didn't have Dr. Dre or NWA or who's the big gangster rapper, I don't know. You might say 50 Cent, Max B, Jim Jones, whatever. They didn't listen to that in Bible times. There has always been crime from the beginning of time. Yeah? So all that talk where they say, yeah, rap did this and did that, I don't know. I don't really pay much attention to that, man.
Right. If you could debate with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be and what would you debate?
Debate? I don't know, man. But I like to, you know what, I would like to be, if I could do that, I'd like to go to like, I don't know, Detroit, go to Motown and just see what kind of energy was going on in those studios for them to create those sort of hits that they did, like the sort of songs that they made. And like Cadillac Records as well, like I'd like to go and to see like what that was like. Or even still like Snoop and them when they did the Chronic, the vibe in the studio, because I know at that time they didn't really have much money and stuff though, so I just want to see like what the vibe was like and everything like that, without Suge being there though. You know what I mean?
Right. Your Paper Chase features Mackenzie. How did that come about?
Well, I was on, one time I was just sat in my dad's house on the PC, went on that piff, and then I was just listening to a string of beats, and then I heard that beat. I didn't even know who it belonged to at the time. I think it's R. Kelly and Kid Rock, but I liked it. I liked the rock vibe. And then I just wrote the chorus first, and then I imagined, obviously I can't sing myself, but I thought to myself, right, the hottest singer I know is Marlon McKenzie. So I just shouted him, and I got him on the track.
Alright, okay. Little Kim is a very sexual rapper. Do you think the UK would welcome a female MC who was sexual?
You know what, you see the UK, yeah? UK ain't like America. So I think the UK is very stiff. So if a girl came out like that, fair enough, I think the odd person would accept her. It depends on what kind of quality she's dealing with though. But if she was chatting a lot of sexual stuff though, I think a lot of men would just like, I don't know, kind of disregard her to an extent. It's like a girl here probably would have to come out much harder than that and all that sexual stuff though. She would get treated in a certain way by other people in the industry and probably seen in a certain way by the public as well.
Right. Do you feel that the lines have been blurred between UK hip hop and UK grime?
Yeah, the media did that. because people will approach myself, or I've heard people say, yeah, grime, artist, gigs. Rap's rap, grime is grime, yeah? Rap and grime do not sound alike, unless someone went really slow on the beat, but then it would just be a rap song then. Fair enough, like say Ludacris on How Low Can You Go, or someone like Twister is rapping at like double time, triple time, yeah, but if you check that to say someone like Temps or JME or Wiley or someone who does grime, it's two totally different things though. You can hear it in the flow, so yeah, they just messed it up. I think anything that comes from the UK really underground and it's like from a lyrical, poetic side, they put it in the grime category, but it's totally different.
Do you think Drake's mainstream popularity is a help or hindrance to underground rappers whose music isn't as radio friendly?
Drake. Do you know what? I can't even say, because if he was somebody else, yeah, like another rapper, just a straight rapper, I'd say it gives like the rap music more attention, yeah, for him to be at the top. But at the same time, if you check Drake radio, he spits, but he sings a lot as well. Plus, what he's rapping about is predominantly females.
Okay. Many UK R&B male artists have struggled to become household names, whilst JLS have achieved major chart success. Why do you think this is?
JLS, yeah, firstly, they were on X Factor. That's what they were on, isn't it? X Factor, yeah? So firstly, JLS were on X Factor. Secondly, two black boys, two mixed race boys, yeah? So you get a bit of cultural diversity up in there. It's not United Colours of Benetton, but still, yeah? Then, also they make some like sweet music, but when I say sweet, not my kind of sweet, not like the R&B I like, but like it's poppy, so they've got like the young girls and stuff that like that. A lot of things a bit more accepting of the brothers now, do you know what I mean, with that sort of music. But yeah, it's a 4-piece band, and they're probably backed by a major label, plus they've had the publicity of X Factor, whereas some, like say if I started an R&B group, not saying I can sing, but if I did that tomorrow, then it's a harder grind, man.
Oh, okay. Finally, what advice would you give to any aspiring rappers?
Just work hard, nothing comes overnight. Yeah, nothing major comes overnight. For some people it does, but don't get it twisted. See those people that like blow up overnight like that, they'll be gone overnight like that as well. Because you need to build like a solid foundation, which is what I've learned over like the last couple of years. Like the last couple of years I took time out from the rap, yeah, and I've just got back on it this year, and then I've got my family now, stage 1, yeah, and we're building things from the ground up, setting a solid foundation here in Manchester, where like rap and R&B and stuff is not so popular, not so at the forefront. This is indie city really, if you check it, and then after indie here, like say for the youngers and stuff, it's more like grime, more so than like rap and R&B, yeah, but yeah, just build up a solid foundation, make sure you stay like loyal with your fans, yeah, and be humble as well. No one likes arrogant, cocky people, yeah, be humble and be real as well. If you be fake, you can't be fake in rap. Maybe in some other genres you can put on a wig and do some madness, yeah, and sell and all that, but in rap, yeah, you need to be real. So if you're a gangster, be a gangster, yeah. If you're a positive person, be positive. If you're fly, be fly. Do whatever you do, yeah, but be yourself and be real. That's all I can say.
Last but not least, what advice would you give to someone being bullied?
People say don't say anything, don't tell anyone, but tell someone who you can trust though. It's always good to tell someone who you can trust, and in that way you can work out together, whether it be your parent, whether it be your friend or someone, teacher, whatever, yeah, you can work out where you go from there, what the next step is and how you want to go about squashing it. The bullies are weak anyway, and then the people who they jam with as well, they're even weaker than the bully, yeah, so I don't know, man. Yeah, just tell someone and like share it with like maybe one or a few people that you know you can definitely trust, and then work out what to do. So it's either you go and tackle them all and confront them all together, or if you're a child or something, get your teacher to, or your parent to talk to your teacher, and then that child to be disciplined or something like that. That's what I'd say. But don't keep it to yourself.
Yeah, G.
Is that it, yeah? Right, the Daily Scheisse, Faro, stage 1. You can get me on Twitter, twitter.com/Faro_Manny, Manny, yeah?